ain't never been a hater. If I saw a young player getting his scratch, I gave him a dap. If I had any questions, I get at him. You know, each one, reach one, teach one. The real hustle and status. I was born on the block, 41st Avenue, East Oakland, a few blocks from Fremont High. Too short attended and Stanley B, 2 blocks down on High Street before he was known as MC Hammer. Ghetto grammar, so many different hustles other than moving that kilogram brown weed from Bromley, motivated by Darryl Reed, Smooth 6ix9ine Mob. So many blueprints to get it, but sometimes people take your kindness for weakness. I was surrounded by pimps, players, hustlers, and gorillas. I've always been a thinking man, but I never had an issue with putting my hands on a man's chin for stepping out of place. Only God gives grace, the block gives toe tags, but I'd rather talk it out before we shoot it out. But a lot of my comrades would rather get on your ass, remove you from the situation. The homicide was verified and approved by the boys on the app. I was always the peacemaker, I always carried a pistol, but sometimes my boys would listen, sometimes they wouldn't, and sometimes young cats had to die for going against the grain of being the weakest link. I've never been a hater. If I could help a brother, I would, but the streets don't know nobody, just heartbreaks and dead bodies between yellow tape while homicide investigates. So many mothers crying, it's gonna keep dying on my block, in my hood. Dead bodies don't tell stories, they just sit there in the hot sun behind yellow tape while homicide investigates. Yeah, he dead, but I never been a hater. I seen so many brothers plotting on the sideline, plotting, trying to get yours and mine, but it's never been about what you could do for me. If I could hook you up, I would, but some brothers think you owe them something. Some family members think you owe them something, and the streets don't know nobody but heartbreaks and dead black bodies between yellow tape and CIA and FBI investigate. But they were lacking one thing, and that there was evidence. And back in the day we didn't play that snitching shit. Niggas would end up with genitals in their mouths with multiple gunshots, and the family would be lucky to have some remains to put in that closed casket. Other bodies were found in grotesque manners, brain fragments. But if you get in this game, you gotta understand, it is a game. Some days you're up, some days you're down. Sometimes they don't come home after drug transactions. It's just the way it is when you're moving this product on the block, on the Ave. Life and death situations become so real over a botched drug deal. I've never been a hater. If I could help a brother, I would, but the streets don't know nobody, just heartbreaks and dead bodies between yellow tape while homicide investigates. So many mothers crying, brothers gonna keep dying on my block, in my hood. Dead bodies don't tell stories, they just sit there in the hot sun behind yellow tape while a homicide investigates. Yeah, he did.
Man, fuck you, let me talk to my lawyer. That's all I gotta say. I knew I just fucked up, bitch. That's it. One. Look at white boy, I told you I don't know what happened. When you found me I was unconscious. Nope, none of that shit in my house was mine. No, I can't understand what you saying, bro. I don't know the bitch, she's dead. It is what it is. Now I need to talk to my lawyer. Well, there's some fucked up shit, that's how my morning started. But let me slow down, this is what happened. I'm at the spot cooking up 2 units. Everything's looking good, extras 200 grams, something I can just tuck for the drought season. The knock at the door's Hector. I'm not tripping, and probably the reason why homicide detectives found me barely alive. Bullet wounds to the tricep, back and temple, leaking blood. But anyway, I opened the door, I knew it was him. I didn't bother to look back. I went back to the gumbo pot, it got quiet, my spotty senses were tingling. And when I turned around, it wasn't Hector, it was 2 brothers in ski masks. Before I could say a word, I got shot twice, blanked out. But before I was unconscious, the voices sounded so familiar. I woke up in Highland Hospital. They patched me up, then handcuffed me up and took me down to the Oakland Homicide Division. And I'ma take a break right now and sip this Hennessy and reminisce about the remedy. All money ain't good money and these hoes ain't loyal. They might be your blood, it might be your blood cousin, your blood brother, but you can't trust none of these motherfuckers, especially when dead presidents are involved. Too many unsolved murders, but the block knows. The block knows, but we don't talk to those white folks. Now where was I? This game ain't for the weak-hearted, dealer departed. The streets don't love nobody, need I say more? This game ain't for the weak-hearted, dealer departed. The streets don't love nobody, need I say more? Oh yeah, so the white boys rushed me off to Santa Rita. Finally talked to my lawyer, he told me there was no cash in my house or my stash spot. Said he needed a retainer, so I gave him the 450 SL, dropping my cutlass. I'm not tripping on this material shit, but the cold part is a lot of my boys were rappers, entertainers, sitting on meal tickets. None of them came to my rescue, and that's cool. A lot of people don't wanna be involved, especially when there's dead bodies and cocaine at the murder scene. But there's different ways brothers can shoot a cat some bread instead of leaving them for dead. But nonetheless, the judge sentenced me to 10 years. I did 7 in the Supermax. Didn't hear from my baby mama no more. Red flag. Didn't hear from Hector no more. Red flag. The voice I told you that sounded familiar, it was my brother. And I never thought all these motherfuckers plotted on robbing me and leaving me for dead. But now I'm back on the streets, and I'll put it this way. My brother got shot in the head 4 weeks after my release. Hector was found in the back of his trunk at the free my dump. And my baby mama, she just happened to die in the abortion table from a botched surgery from a punk brother that was supposedly my homeboy that got her pregnant. But I'm just gonna leave it at that. For the weak-hearted, dealer departed. The streets don't love nobody, need I say more? This game ain't for the weak-hearted, dealer departed. The streets don't love nobody, need I say more? The moonlight creep through the window. The sounds of cars burning rubber caught my eardrum. The next door neighbor beating on his wife was just a normal reality. Screams and things being broken in apartment 23 were just a part of the prosaic, pathetic ghetto environment I've come accustomed to. Went to the refrigerator, I don't know why I knew it was nothing inside it. Jim's been laid off for 3 weeks now. Mama's still knocked out on a plastic couch with the needle stuck in her arm. Not sure if she's dead, but sometimes I pray she would. Not because I don't love her, but because I see the pain she goes through every day, trying to score all the Johns and tricks coming in and out of my front door. And I hate that my little sister has to see this, but what can I do? I was only 8 years old, but I knew it wasn't right, and I knew this wasn't the life I wanted for me. And I made a promise to myself, if I ever had kids, they would never live in a squalor like this. Not looking down on my parents, I didn't know who my father was, but I'm only a child and I didn't pick this neighborhood or this environment. But I have to survive on my own because I'm all alone here. Even though I know God is up above, I've cried so many times to Him, I prayed so many times to Him. I don't wanna bother Him anymore. So I started hustling across the street at the liquor store. But I gotta go now, I gotta be quiet, the landlord's knocking at the door again. What could I do? What could I say? I wanted to cry, but black boys don't or cannot or should not. That's what I was told. Standing over the dirty stove, cooking top ramen with no flavor, but it's better than nothing. It's better than eating that cereal raisin bran, but those aren't raisins, they're roaches. What can I say? What can I do?
Grandmama said that she wasn't gonna give mama no money no more, because all she does is shoot it in her arm. Call alarms going off, somebody's stereo just got stole, I'm pretty sure. But I gotta keep my eye over the stove. I don't want my baby sister to burn her arms anymore. We're hungry, she's starving, so looks like I give her this, but I know things will get better. They have to. This ghetto environment is killing me slowly, and I don't wanna be here no more, but I know God's got a better plan for me and her. Didn't think it would be us shitting, but white powder and baking soda. There's 8 million stories in the naked city, and I never thought I would be one of many. I never thought I would. On God, I'm 15 years old now, and I have more money than I've ever seen in my life. I keep my sister fresh now in the fresh and latest designer jeans, tennis shoes. She's pretty smart in them books, she's got her futures ahead of her. If I can get her out of here, my best friend got murdered last night. My best friend, they couldn't identify his body for 3 weeks until they got his dental records. But I knew it was him, I knew he went to cop, and I knew he didn't come back. And he left with half of my stack, but I'll make it back. But I'll never see him again, and I'll never trust another to watch my back. I'm just saying, these streets ain't playing. These black bodies keep stacking up. These murders keep stacking up. These unsolved homicides in the public eye seem to never get solved. But we know who the culprits are. They're brothers who look just like me, fighting over the same resources, yet we all end up dead. Yet our mothers all end up crying. And if we don't end up in the center portrait, we on our way to Pelican Bay, never to see birds freely flying or our feet ever touching grass again. So much for the hustling game, and I wish this story would end with me getting out of the ghetto. But I too went on a cop to pick up a kilo, and I never came back. There's 8 million stories in the naked city, and I never thought I would be one of many. I never came back. I never came back. Just another dead body. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Look, me and Mike caught up in the sickness, fucking with the stick bitch. Now this vision wants to trip, you better keep it moving, cause he'll be losing everything he ate for supper last night. Got the black watching me woozing, eyeballs rolling up inside your head. Yeah, he's dead, multiple blunt shots, mama, sisters, aunties, witness the homicide. Yeah, he's dead, nightmare on my street, Fred Krueger. Calluses and gout in his feet when they put him out feet first from the murder scene. Go fiend schemes and plots, everybody's a gangster till one brother gets shot. Never been a sucker, never been one to snitch, quick to hit a snitch in his mouth. No only destination was moving these brakes. We don't kid or play, we don't play those games around here in the base. AK spray, AK-47, 2 brothers found dead on the side of stair with 11. Yeah, just another murder, just another suicidal who ride life's a trail. And don't be me, mugging me, ain't no get no relief. Finish poison, we push it. Man, this game is crazy, and these haters, and stuff that's truly amazing. They looking for a way out, but death is your only destiny. I don't got brothers, you better stop testing me. Now listen to the piano play. Now the whole block is cool. Everybody losing money, from the hustlers to the prostitutes in the red light district. You feel the tension went from just jumping off against 2 different avenues. Attitudes and nose flares, death to all squares, but that ain't gonna run up on a player. 16, 17, 18, 19 G's, I ain't drippin'. Rolex shining like diamonds, and I ain't hard to find. This ain't no lame Cincinnati, but we still moving them chips to bricks. Life's a trip, and don't be me, mugging me, because your bro's hiding behind the tinted windows of that 6-8 Cougar, looter tucked in my back pocket. Yeah, she out of pocket, so quietly they'll be all in my face. Fuck around and get straight there, and I was bare tracks and gas. Just another brother dressed in black, steam mask, gold teeth. Ain't no ghetto relief in this poison we pushin'. And you be pushing up daisies. Man, this game is crazy. And these haters and suckers truly amaze me. Always looking, always pillow talk. Always trying to count my pockets to see what I'm making. Reading home the bacon, yeah, they be faking. Cause ain't nobody gon' run up. Cause ain't gon' know what it feels like to get blown up like taxes when you get taxed. The child support, dead body snitches telling they court. That's just for sure. Looking for a way out. The death is the only destiny. On God, brothers, you better stop testing me. Just another murder, just another suicide or who ride. Life's a trip, and don't be me, mugging me. Don't get no relief. And this poison we pushin'. Man, this game is crazy, and these haters and suckers truly amazing. Looking for a way out. The death is your only destiny. On God, brothers, you better stop testing me. Listen to the beat, I don't play. Yeah.
Hit the club tryna blow some steam off. Looking at all these bitches, I know I'm gon' get a few off. A few haters watching my every move, watching my every step. Look here, partner, I don't want your bitch. I'm tryna shake mine so you can miss me with all that me mugging inside. I'm tryna get my Patron on, tryna see what's going on. Can't have no fun, I can feel the negative energy in the air. But I'ma keep it pushing, playing nothing but things on thick, big tits and thick hips. That's my mission, and I don't need your permission to knock a bitch. But don't fuck around and get knocked out. Tryna be a lookout, tryna watch what I'm doing when you should be pursuing the same thing. Like I said, I don't want your bitch. Shit, I'm tryna shake mine. Just tryna find something different tonight, because this shit is getting kinda boring to me. Oh, like I said, and I'll say it again, I don't want your bitch out. Yeah, I'm tryna shake mine. Just tryna find me something new tonight. Too many bitch niggas, too many hoe niggas, not enough real niggas, but I'm gonna let go. Too many bitch niggas, too many hoe niggas, not enough real niggas, but I'm gonna let go. Rolex, diamond bells, fat gold chains is just a part of the apparatus. The D-boy status, some can get it, some have to grab it, some fake it till they make it. Whatever your mission is, pimpin', just stop tripping on what mine is. Think I'ma hook up with two different things tonight and take them to a different level, different game, different place. That's how we get down, Oakland raised, home of the brave. When niggas don't talk too much, because dead bodies get dropped off behind 7-Eleven. So stop the mean mugging, your slip pay showing. I got a few bitches jocking right now, and that's the way the gang goes. On God, like I said, I don't want your bitch. Shit, I'm tryna shake mine. Just tryna find something different tonight, because this shit is getting kinda boring to me. Like I said, and I'll say it again, I don't want your bitch out. Hell, I'm tryna shake mine. Just tryna find me something new tonight.
Yeah. Flatline, mommy. He's dead, and it's not too much we can do. I Didn't see the car when it pulled up on the block. It had its lights off. 1 hour ago, we just left the liquor store. Snatched up a bottle of Hennessy and some chips. And little did I know this would be the last thing we do together. We got back to the dope spot, and he got into a small altercation. Well, let's call it what it is. An argument with Man over $60. But I knew it wasn't just about the 60. Man caught him last weekend with his girlfriend coming out of the Motel 6. He didn't say nothing. He just sat back in his car and watched him walk out of the room where his baby mama was laid up. Now the ghetto gossip was that Man wanted to kill him, but he knew what time it was. My brother was untouchable, so I thought. Now back to the block an hour early. I told you we had just left the liquor store to snatch up a bottle of yak and chips. My brother seemed to be in good spirits. We had a good night previously, made about $30,000 and were ready to flip another package. It was 2 months before summertime, and we had just made enough money to get our cars painted and take a trip to Campbell to pick up our Zeniths to slap on our cars. Well, the sun had just dropped, and that's when I noticed the car coming fast with the lights off. Didn't think about it much because no one was crazy enough to drive through our block with the bullshit. Well, I was wrong. All I heard was gunshots, and I ran for cover and hid behind a Park Nova. I heard the Hennessy bottle shatter, nothing else. I remember looking at the car's brake lights as it bent the corner, and when I stood up, half of my brother's head was gone. He was dead. I'm not sure if he even seen it coming. Yeah.
The streets are not loyal to anyone. Just another man dead, just another body, just another news article, just another reason why we kill each other. This gang will kill you. Flatline, flatline, flatline. Mama, he's dead.
Fast forward, we got the information who it was. It was the same dude he had an altercation with in the dope spot. Couldn't do nothing about it then because the spot was hot and Homicide was on our bumpers. 5 more days after that, I caught him slipping coming out of Denny's. I was in the cut, parked in the underbucky. I hesitated at first because he was with his wife. That's a trip. You killed my brother over a side chick and you got a whole wife and a daughter. But anyway, I started not to kill him that night, but fuck that. He didn't give a fuck about my brother, so why should I care about his family? And before he opened the car door, our eyes locked, and he knew he was a dead man, and it made me feel good. He knew that I was the one taking his life. See, we can't take this game in the streets for granted because anybody can get it. And even your grandmama, the streets are not loyal to anyone. It's all about what have you done for her lately, and blatantly, the streets don't care.
Just another man dead, just another body, just another news article, just another reason why we kill each other. This game will kill you. Flatline, flatline, flatline. Mama, he's dead. The streets are not loyal to anyone. Just another man dead, just another body, just another news article, just another reason why we kill each other. This game will kill you. Flatline, flatline, flatline. Mama, he's dead.
I wanna go outside in the rain. It might sound crazy, it might sound crazy, but I wanna go outside. I wanna go outside, I wanna go outside and do my thing. It might sound crazy, but check it out, baby. This hustling game just ain't the same. It ain't the same. Ain't the same. No brotherly love. Brothers will rob you, kill you, and set you up for those dead presidents. Brothers you went to elementary school with. Brothers you got it out the mall with. Ain't no loyalty. Shit, you can't even trust your family and friends when it comes to stacking those greenbacks, dividends, dead presidents, paper scratch, whatever you wanna call it. They'll take your life for it. And sometimes, well shit, all the time, I get a call after 3 a.m. in the morning. It's never good news. Another brother gone too soon. Another black hearse, another black suit, another preacher consoling a black family about another black soul taken too early, done dirty, all tied, found dead at the dump or in the trunk. I just tell you, I just tell you sometime I just wanna go outside. I wanna go outside. I wanna go outside. I wanna go outside in the rain. It might sound crazy, it might sound crazy, but we ain't living too long outside in this game. I wanna go outside. I wanna go outside. I wanna go outside and hide my pain, to hide these tears for so many peers and for so many brothers I seen leave way too soon. I wanna go outside, cry to hide these tears. Another brother gone too soon. Another black hearse, another black suit. Another preacher consoling the black family body. Another black soul taken too early. We're dying early. We're dying. I never planned to be a hustler. I was just trying to put a little change on my pocket, trying to take a little weight, and pressure on my mom was back. Held down left, and he never came back, cause her mom had to raise two bad kids, working 2 jobs and going to school to get a degree. As I could barely read. I knew school wasn't for me, but I looked out for my sister. I made sure a path to college education would be a reality, and my reality was running these streets and keeping these fools at bay, so I could get paid, making sure they had a smooth way. Gunshots, beavery, and ain't let me beating on the concrete while my life fluids running down the sewer. I made it, God saved me, my life flashed before me, but my eyes reopened because God had better plans for me, other than slanging rocks on the block and running from them white cops. I was one of the lucky ones, my eyes open, but a lot of my partners didn't get a second chance and had to dance and romance with the Grim Reaper. Killed by the hands of a tweaker, or a close family member, or a so-called partner, so-called your own boy. Jealous of your paper and your toys. That's why sometimes, shit, all the time, I just wanna go outside. For so many years, so many brothers I see leave way too soon. I wanna go outside and cry these tears. I wanna go outside. So I wanna go outside. I wanna go I wanna go outside. I wanna go outside and cry to hide these tears. That's why, yeah. I wanna go outside. I wanna go outside. I wanna go outside. I wanna go. I wanna go. I wanna go outside.
Hey, this is Rewind. We're coming to the end of the Oakland Homicide album. I hope you've enjoyed the stories and the journey. Hey, Newton, I know you've been through a lot of things. You and I have done a lot of trauma bonding. But let me bring some energy to this and give it just a bit of a lady's touch to end this narrative version of your life. I hope you enjoyed my boy, Derek Newton. If you were mine, I'd buy you the world. I'd get you anything your heart desires, because you mean that much to me. If this world were mine, I'd sail every sea, I'd climb any tree, I'd do anything to keep you next to me. You see, boy, I can never do you wrong. This is why I wrote this song, because in person I trip over doubt myself, and my words don't come out like I wrote them down. So I wrote this song, hoping love would find you here. Oh, baby, if this world were mine, I'd get you anything. The hogs, the cars, the diamond rings, any simple thing. It's not unattainable, just trying to hold on to you. Oh, baby, oh, baby, if this world were mine, yeah, I guarantee I can never do you wrong. Boy, you got me listening to every love song on the radio, and I'm taking notes and learning how so many have lost their love. And I promise I won't do you wrong. Another Hennessy sip, another empty bottle of Patron. I'm so tired of being